As a business, I don't want to be just comfortable. You know, like I feel like some of the coolest shit that I ever did was when I was working out of a basement, you know, and I want to be uncomfortable because, I mean, this is art, you know, like I want to create something. And when you get comfortable, like I don't know, you just become less creative.
The mace is something that we found in 2004. We're very glad we did. It was kind of a mystical tool of old-timey wrestlers, and especially the Indian wrestling culture and things like that. So I gravitated towards it immediately. And even though the initial practice was clunky and probably super unsafe, I saw a value in it that we had to follow. Back then, 2004 or so, Torque Athletic was a company that made maces, and so we had a couple of those. Once they went out, then we just had to make our own for a while. So we welded shit to other shit. We found things that would work, and then ultimately the goal was to construct a mace. It took me almost 9 years to put a ball on the end of a stick for commercial use. And now that we have, though, we sell Wolf Brigade maces, and they're excellent, indestructible, personalized. We're very proud to be able to make them here in Rochester as well. It was not an easy path, but it was worthwhile now that it's on track. When we figured out that we could make a mace, we wanted to offer the tool, but we also wanted to customize the tool. Something I loved the most was reading the etching around the inside of the 7-inch when I was a kid. I still love that. I mean, there's records I still pull out of my collection now just to look at what they had to say at that point. With Hell on Earth, we always sent little quirky stuff out that no one was expecting, and separate from any of the products themselves, that always got the best feedback. We do the same thing now with Wolf Brigade. Anytime I send a book out to anybody, I mean, they get more stuff than they could probably imagine. So with the maces, we just wanted to offer that same thing. The cost is such that we can't really send much with them. Making heavy metal things in America is extremely expensive, and I'd imagine often a terrible idea. So one way that we can relatively inexpensively personalize them is with these etchings. So it's just a Dremel tool and some creativity, and now we'll start taking a little bit of custom artwork from people, but usually it's just our logo and a couple of symbols, and that's the end of it.